This new update that I'm about to share with us in this video is going to 10x your views. Now, you need to understand that there is a particular strategy by which YouTube recommend and push video here. So if your video is not coming up among suggested videos, then you are missing out on a lot of visibility as a creator here on YouTube. So what this video is going to be all about is a particular strategy that can literally get your videos to be suggested. That is, once a person is watching this particular video, once the person is done, YouTube then pushes out your own video next. Now, do not think it's the usual playlist, end screen, and YouTube card. Yes, those ones also attributes, but if you can test run this particular thing on your channel, you'll be glad you did so, because this is one of my secret that I use most of the times. And a lot of big channels you watch out there today, they also make use of it. So you wouldn't want to miss out on this particular point. As usual, try your best to make sure to pay attention. And with that much being said, let's dive straight into the video. So now, as a small channel, one truth you need to know today is that suggested traffic is one of the secret engine to YouTube growth. That is, if your video can be able to be getting suggested once a particular viewer is done watching one video, you are literally going to stand every chances of getting more views, more recommendations, and even have the potential to go viral. So your duty is to place yourself in the position of your video being suggested. And I'm going to be listing out the three powerful things you can start doing ASAP. That is, each time you upload your video or before you even upload your video. Okay. So now my very number one point is known as finding the traffic gold mine by simply following your competitors. Now, one big mistake that most small channels or most YouTubers make is that they see their competitor posting a video, maybe the video is going viral, then they go ahead to hop on it. Sometimes you might get that visibility at that moment, but before you know it, the visibility suddenly starts to die. But if your video is being suggested constantly, that is where you'll be noticing that high spike on your video analytics dashboard. Okay, so what you need to do is to rather make your video to be suggested by simply following your competitors pattern instead of going ahead to copy their most recent video that is going viral. Okay, so here is the practical way to doing this. Once you're able to locate a very good competitor in your niche that the channel is doing very well, avoid clicking on maybe their recent upload and trying to recreate it. You might have that initial high spike, but before you know it, it will start going down because your video is not even standing in the suggested traffic. Okay, so this is what you can do instead. Go over and click on the popular section, then check out the least 3 to 4 videos that is kind of pulling maximum visibility. So after checking it out, also study the comment section to really know if those videos are still getting views, if those videos are still getting views till this very moment. Okay, so after checking that, the next thing you need to pay attention to is the length of the video. After that, pay attention to what the video is all about. That is the main concept of the video. Is the video about a particular cake recipe? Is the video about how to get 1000 subscribers by using Google website? And also try to be specific or try to know the particular problem that was being solved in that video, because this is going to be helping you on what next to do, which is going to be leading us to my very number 2 point. And then my number 2 point is using the pattern alignment formula, which is more like matching the video metadata together. So now, once you have successfully found your competitors best performing video, that is the video kind of dragging in traffic to the channel, what you need to do now is to make an upgraded version of that video. Now, do not go ahead to start repeating the same videos, the same video word for words. No, go ahead and draft out your own idea using what you watched on that particular channel. Create your own video. Now, you might be wondering, why am I even doing this? Why don't I just go ahead and copy the thumbnail and probably make my own video and use the exact same thumbnail? No, I need you to understand something today. The YouTube's algorithm suggested video bots. They prioritizes video that share similar DNA, and the most important signal that they pay attention to is the topic overlap. That is why when you notice, when you're watching a particular video, the minute you're done watching that video, you notice that YouTube is going to be suggesting to you something almost similar. Why? Is because this is literally the logic to how the algorithm suggested video bot works. So what you simply need to do is to make sure that your own metadata matches with that of your competitor's video. Okay, try to make sure that the topic is aligning. That is, the details you share in your video is similar to that of your competitor's own. So a very good and perfect example is, let's say you click on your competitor's video, and that video is a very short 8 minutes video on how to bake a delicious vanilla cake. Now you want to recreate yours, and you go ahead to make a 25 minutes video about visiting a popular bakery in maybe your country, or just my trip to a popular bakery. Now, have you seen that even though that they somehow align, they are not the same thing? Because if the YouTube's algorithm wants to push video, they make use of video metadata a lot, so they are not aligned in any way. What you simply need to do is to, instead of posting that kind of video, what you can do is to go ahead and recreate what you have seen on your competitor's page, which is by doing, also do not forget, monitor the video length. If that video that just finished playing is 8 minutes, don't go and make your own to be 40 minutes. Just try to maintain the duration. Yourself might even be shorter, just so that the viewers can quickly watch and grab something. Okay. And now, another secret tip that I'm going to be adding is, when you are recreating a competitor's video on your channel, try to always add those natural phrases. Use it as the wordings in your video. Do you know where I got this logic from? There was one time Neil Mohan was giving review on how videos are being pushed here. It was from that particular video that I got this logic. Your video metadata, it matters a lot when it comes to YouTube suggesting your contents, recommending your videos, or even your video standing a chance to pop up on search results. So most of the times you can properly optimize your video and still not get the right visibility. So always try to make use of the wordings, except if maybe it's a faceless video. Even though it's a faceless video, just try to use the phrase at least in the first from 1 to 2 to 3 minutes of your video. Okay, so step number 3 is making use of the title loop and also end screen. So this is more like the final step in making those viewers to engage with your own content. Let's assume that the video you just finished watching is a video about how to get 1000 subscribers fast using Google, using AI app. Okay, now when you want to create your own, you can add something like 2026 latest update, just to make your own kind of look different from that video they just finished watching. And this is even going to make them want to click more to watch. Okay, so after being able to do that, another thing you need to also do is to introduce the end screen. We all know that end screen helps viewers to get access to more videos on our channel, and end screen alone most times even get your videos suggested. That is, if you're able to optimize it properly and use it the right way. Okay, so each time you post an interesting video, do not always leave your viewers stranded. Make sure to always use end screen. End screen are those videos that pop up at the end of every of our video, because whether we like it or not, most viewers, they make it to the end of our video. Most times when I come across small channel, maybe on all this baking, because I love baking food, I will want to make sure that I watch from the beginning down to the ending. except if maybe I kind of lose interest or maybe the talk was getting too much. So do not think that people do not really make it to the end of your video. That is why you have to use the end of your video to advertise yourself. And one good thing about YouTube is most of the times those videos you use as your end screen, those videos you add as your playlist, they are the videos that YouTube still suggests to that same viewers. So do not sleep on end screen at all, okay? So if you are a small YouTuber, you are still struggling to get that visibility, you are doing every single thing you know how to do, upgrading your thumbnail, changing your titles, testing so many things and nothing seems to be working yet. I bet you test run this particular thing on your channel and you'll be glad you did so. This is what those your big YouTubers, those in fact those your competitors you watch to get inspiration from. This is literally what they do. You know, most time I keep telling us that the reality of this YouTube is that most times once you watch a particular video, if you go over to search for something relating to that video, you will see it. Just like this video that I'm making right now. If you still go over to YouTube to deeply search for it, you will see similar related content. So most of the times we are consuming videos that we have consumed before unknowingly. What you just have to do is to follow the system that is working and you'll be glad you did so. Okay, so go ahead and test run this particular thing on your channel and let me know the results probably in my next video or in this same video. Okay, so if you find this video helpful in any way, please do also make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, most importantly for you to be able to have access to premium updates and growth advice. That is when I mean real growth advice to really skyrocket your channel from this level to a higher level. Okay, and lastly, do not forget to share this video so that I can get to a lot of other YouTubers out there. And as always, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.